What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and sorry about not having. I will make the thumbnails for the past two videos, but and yesterday's video just went up earlier, so that's because I turned off my phone and let it charge throughout the night, even though it was only at like a little down past 80. I will be making the thumbnails for both Spotlight X Say Hi and Spotlight X Lights Off. But I figured, you see, I'm a little upset, just a tiny bit, at this video. And it was released by Quantum TV under the backup channel Controversial Truth. And why? Hold on. Why? I think it's. I think that it's very, very obvious to me. I think I need to put into context. So, he released this video 4 days ago saying that Review Tech USA is a liability. Now, I'm not going to react to it and shut up, please. Thank you. He's responding to this video. Not video, but he's responding to this comment. So Team Work? Yeah. Had this to say. Why make a different channel to address this? Should be proud to defend your channel on your channel, since you did nothing wrong. IMO. Never mind, you answered that. Laughing out loud. So he's going to respond in video form.
So I'm going to answer this question on this channel, and
yeah, he's gonna respond. 15 people liked it, and it's a valid question. So let's hear his response.
I'll explain why I do so, because the question is, why make a different channel to address this? Should be proud to defend your channel on your channel, since you did nothing wrong, in my opinion. And then, of course, a snarky comment at the end. Here's the thing, man. I make a separate channel.
It's not a snarky comment. Read the entire comment. Never mind. You answered that. You've all... Okay. I'm just gonna let him run for a little bit.
No, that's not monetized. I'm not getting a dime off of this to prove a point. I'm not in this for the money. I'm not trying to make money off of the drama that you guys started. That's your game. And
No. Did you hear what he just said? He's not in this for the money. He doesn't need to make money off of the drama that, and he has said this, that the commentary community has made. There's just one big problem. He made... Here's the thing, Quantum. You made the situation far worse than what it was by making outlandish statements, by making by making video upon 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 video.
What are they mentioned in my Strong's? Oh, canticles. I couldn't make it out. What are the canticles mentioned in my Strong's concordance? I cannot find reference to this in my Bible.
About the situation. Look, listen, hearken, listen to me. All you had to do was ignore it. All you had to do was ignore it. Instead,
a preacher told me that Matthew 20 was fulfilled in 70 AD. I do not agree with this, but wanted to hear your opinion on this. I hate for it to always sound like I'm coming down on preachers, but this man is ignorant, okay? He just doesn't know any better.
Oh God. All you had to do was ignore. Look, I know what it's like to have people come on your channel and just say mean and hurtful stuff for no reason. But in this case, it's justified. It's justified. So let's continue his rebuttal.
Prove it by uploading here. I've deleted videos that have over 200,000, 150,000 views on them regarding the drama.
Which makes absolutely no sense. That makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. Because if you did nothing wrong, why delete the videos even regarding the drama? Look, I know it's probably a PR move on your part because you don't want anything bad. You don't want anything bad to happen. I get it. It's a PR move. There used to be a saying that said, any publicity is good publicity. That's not necessarily true. So it's more than likely a PR move. You want to look good. And you don't like it when people reveal the bad. I hate to say it's a political move, but it's a PR move. That's the only thing that makes sense. Why delete videos about the drama if you didn't care about the drama to begin with? Because you knew that once you made videos on the drama, you would get more views. So let's we're only 37 seconds in. Oh man.
Because I'm Quantum TV. I don't need you for views. I make views on my own.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire crux of why I am upset. And we're only 42 seconds in. Because I'm Quantum TV. And I don't need you. I don't need you to make... I don't have a problem with getting views. Dude, take a look at my videos. You'll see that a lot of my videos have a single digit to no views. And a lot of the double to triple digit views that I got, well, the only triple digit video that I got in viewership was the video titled I helped my mom pee into a styrofoam cup. True story. Where her back locked up on her. She had to go to the bathroom, but she couldn't make it to the bathroom. So I had to help her go to the bathroom, and she went into a styrofoam cup. Now, why did I title my video that? That may sound like a clickbait title. I helped my mom pee into a styrofoam cup. But once you hear the story in full, you'll know that I literally did help my mom pee into a styrofoam cup. I was there. I held the cup under her as she went. Then I had to pour the substance into the toilet. Even had to help her pull up her pants because, well, she couldn't at the time. Do you think I care about views? No. I care about my character, and I care about my reputation. That's what I care about. Let's go back. Go back a little more.
Prove a point. I'm not in this for the money. I'm not trying to make money off of the drama that you guys started. That's your game. And I prove it by uploading here. I've deleted videos that have over 200,000, 150,000 views on them regarding the drama because I'm Quantum TV. I don't need you for views. I make views on my own. You guys...
Another thing, you can't say that you make views on your own when you review products. In your case, you review TVs. So you can't say that you make... Look. I know this is going to be difficult. Take Anton Masters, for example. Or iEarthling. They both make stellar content. Right now, iEarthling is making views by promoting himself, sharing every video, and making great content.
We found out that came to David out of the armies of Saul was lying.
In general.
It just didn't. It wasn't not logical.
And I can almost guarantee. I can't guarantee this, but I do think Anton is doing the same exact thing. His content is a little different, though. His content revolves around Mugen Fighting Jam Madness, occasional vlogs, along with other stuff. But I do know that when we were talking, he would share his videos with me.
Where was Abner, his general? Where was his armor bearer? Where was
so
his son? And
I can almost tell you that it does go a long way. In your case, you review TVs. I don't understand why anyone would want to review a TV, but you review TVs.
David and his ragtag army all all over.
So you're making views not by yourself. You're making views by reviewing products. It's okay. You're not making views on your own.
It's so funny, like to talk about how irrelevant I am, but in the same breath be like, look at this, Quantum purged millions of views and videos because I had that to spare. I don't have a problem getting views. When you're genuinely a likable person and you cover a topic.
To me, you don't seem like a likable person. That's me, though. And I could just be looking at this through a smoke-colored mirror. Well, smoke-covered mirror.
Topic that's relevant to somebody, they're going to watch your shit, man. It's not hard, but you guys don't understand that. You antagonize and harass people. And I'm not going to take time away from my actual community.
No one... You see, here's the thing. My views on Quantum TV, my views on you, they're not bad views per se. What they are is I have looked at your actions and I have made my opinion that you don't like anyone that says anything bad about you or your brand or your community, and that's your right. That's your right. Okay. But everybody is entitled to their opinion, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
My actual audience to entertain you, to talk about dumb shit like this. That's an insult to people who pay good money as members to get their questions answered, to get the one-on-one attention and help.
Why would they have to pay money for you to answer questions? That makes no sense to me. Look, I understand YouTube has their membership programs, and for the life of me, I don't understand why they exist to begin with. But why would somebody have to? That's like somebody coming to me, giving me $10 and say, I want you to answer my question. You know what I would do? I would give them back their $10 and say, I don't need that. I'll answer it for free. I don't understand that. I don't understand why people would have to pay you money in order for you to, how can I say this delicately? For you to answer their question. Making a lemonade stand and charging $1. Well, let's do a range. $1 to $5 for lemonade, I could understand on a very hot day.
And David said unto him, How wast thou not afraid to stretch forth thine hand to destroy the Lord's anointed? If you're just
here's the thing.
An Amalekite that's sojourning among Israel,
I don't understand why people would have to pay you money to get your question answered. That makes no sense to me.
It's an insult to the people who subscribe because they love the technology advice I give and my brutal honesty. It's an insult to those people, and I refuse to disrespect them in such a manner, continually just talking about this dumb shit. At first, I tried to appease you people. I tried to reason with you people, but now that I see that there's no...
There was no appeasement and there was no reasoning to be had. No.
Reason, there's no point in even trying to reason with you. Everyone watching this video has already determined what they believe about a situation.
More than likely. But here's the thing. I'm not the type of person to look at the situation that took place through a one-sided mirror. I look at both sides of the argument and then I make my opinion. And when I looked at both sides of the situation, the needle in my head went to Quantum TV is wrong.
Regarding me, I don't care. The facts have come out, and the only authority with the power to do anything to get me off the platform has told you that nothing happened. No infractions, okay?
That's because you deleted everything that went against TOS. That's because you knew that. That's because you deleted everything. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
That's it. Situation over. You don't like that verdict? Tough. You like that verdict? Okay.
To be quite frank, I thought that YouTube would rule differently. But when the verdict came out, I'm like, okay, that's the verdict. And yes, while I have made videos criticizing YouTube about that verdict, I wasn't criticizing YouTube to criticize YouTube. I was criticizing YouTube for their decision. And when Actman got fully demonetized, now he did reapply for the partner program, and he did get remonetized. And when YouTube gave Review Tech USA a warning, that didn't sit okay with me. That's why I came on here, and that's why I criticize YouTube. Not because YouTube's a bad platform, because it's not. Like every video platform and streaming platform, YouTube has its issues. It does. Twitch has its issues. It does. And yes, a lot of those issues have been addressed. But there are some issues that aren't addressed.
Both are irrelevant to me because I knew it from the get. I didn't do anything and I wasn't going anywhere. I'm minding my business.
You did. You literally... Okay. Ain't going to ancient history here. Because... I mean, the drama between Actman and Quantum is over. But that still doesn't excuse what he did. I mean, when I was younger, I watched. I remember watching Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby had a. It was the Bill Cosby show that was on back in the day. But after learning what happened to. After hearing what came out about Bill Cosby, I can't stand the guy. I completely lost my point.
As a memorial to Saul and those others who lost their lives. Now the last part of this.
But there have. Oh yeah, my point.
Shield of the mighty is violated.
But
away.
You have uploaded videos where you have accused, Review Tech USA of being a pedophile, or accusing Actman of being racist, and look, I didn't have a dog. I didn't have a dog in this fight. I did not have a dog in this fight whatsoever. But once the drama started, hey, the drama couldn't. The drama didn't stop because you went on a, well, let's just call a spade a spade. You called you went on a tirade. You went on a tirade. You didn't go on a verbal tirade like I did when Brock Lesnar was Universal Champion. That was like a 15-minute tirade.
And in their death, they were not divided. They were swifter than eagles. They were strong.
But you were striking people left and right. And that's not okay.
Even now, I've got people still making videos about me, hashtagging me so that I see it, so that it pops up when you look up my.
You can tag people by saying like @QuantumTV or @iEarthling or @Anton Masters or whatever creator. You can't hashtag. The only hashtags you can put is like the hashtag, like let's say somebody is making a Fortnite video. There will be tags that you can put like hashtag Fortnite, hashtag Riding Wolf, hashtag bad at Fortnite.
Name desperate for my attention. You can do that.
I'm not desperate for your attention. In fact, the only reason why I'm reacting to this video that is 2 days old is it's not for views, not quite, but the main reason why is because I wanted to hear your rebuttal to this comment, and you sound very disingenuous, by the way.
Still going to talk to my audience. I'm still going to make my videos because I'm not going to do what you do just because that's what you want. I'm not a.
And guess what? I'm still going to make my videos, and I'm still going to talk to my community, even though my community is very small. They like me for me.
Drama channel. So that answers that part of it. The other part of it is I'm partially a son of a bitch. I'm not going to lie. I like having a throwaway channel that I can just put up every little piece of garbage content that I possibly could make. And I mean, I like videos like this where it's literally just a screen recording of like a comet. And you guys will prostrate yourselves as I talk into one microphone on purpose, so that you listen to the worst audio, you get the shittiest video, and you make it news. Because that's all you...
But what's the point in that? Look, I thought I made... Look, not gonna lie here. I think my content, which is either doing a screen recording like this through X Recorder, and making pretty bad thumbnails in my opinion, even though I do like the thumbnails at the end of the day, I'm like, I could probably do better. But what's the point in making a video and you're not going to put your best into it? I put my best. Look, even though I think my videos could be better, and they could be, if I could teach myself how to edit, that would make things a whole lot easier. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say my content is better than anybody else's. Earthlings videos are better than mine. Anton Masters' videos are better than mine. There are many other YouTubers that I consider better than myself. And that's not wrong of me to do. I do think out of both people that I just mentioned, I do think that I'm the weakest. Because like right now I'm playing through Spotlight X. I've watched a lot of ads to get the hints in Spotlight X, but that's because I suck at puzzles. I think the answer should be right there, but yet it's not.
Your channel is worth. Because without drama, without me, without controversy surrounding me, you have nothing. Take people like Gar of the Rage. Before he started talking about me, his channel did very poorly. Take people like Mischief. Before he started talking about me and making a big deal about me, his channel was nothing.
Not necessarily. You see, I haven't watched a lot of Gar of the Rage, but I can say that, you know, Mischief got on your radar for whatever reason. Then Actman got onto your radar. Then Review Tech got onto your radar. And you made outlandish claims like it was piracy and that it was what? And oh yeah, that it was file sharing and everything like that.
Getting pity subscribers, I mean, have fun with it, I guess. That, bro, I swear.
you will, or the Philistines.
I imagine people join my community
to the land of the Philistines and took the bodies of Saul and his sons
because I'm a very.
cremated them and then gave them proper burial.
I feel like I'm a very humble person,
Kindness that the people of Jabesh Gilead showed to Saul and his sons.
and maybe people like me for me. Now I understand that, views come and go. I understand that YouTube subscribers, even though I hate that word, come and go.
And the Nahash said, well, on this condition, if you'll let us pluck out your right eye, then we'll let you serve us.
At the end of the day,
Came running to the rescue of the people of Jabesh Gilead.
Views are going to drop.
Verse 5. And David sent messengers unto the men of Jabesh.
Your subscriber count will fluctuate.
Blessed be ye of the Lord.
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos,
Even unto Saul.
And I can tell you from one channel to the next, from one video to the next, a creator can get 1,000 views, and their next video could only get like 50. But that's the nature of the beast.
Swear to God, as a YouTuber, that would hurt me more than anything on this earth to wake up tomorrow and have nothing but fucking pity subscribers. For two reasons. One, those will turn into dead subscribers over time and become dead fucking weight. And two, that is the biggest blow to any creator who has been working their ass off for years to make it the right way, to get that kind of shit, like a charity, you got a handout, bro, like that shit would hurt my fucking pride. But again, I'm a man. He is a boy, literally still going to school. Like, it doesn't matter to him. He hasn't developed this thing we have called pride at that age. That's his
pride. Pride is a deadly thing. And what I mean by that is, pride cometh before the fall. So if a person is prideful, give you an example. When I was still trying to get my permit, I went in to the DMV. I didn't study.
Hath anointed me king over them. At this point in time, Judah and Israel are split.
But I thought I knew everything.
Under David, but they
so I went in there.
Under Solomon's son Rehoboam. David, by saying,
thought I was.
In other words, be valiant and recognize.
Thought I was God's gift to driving. And my ego went from 100% straight down to 0. You want to know why? Because I took it twice. At the DMV, you're allowed to take it twice, and I failed both times. I thought I could do it without any knowledge. But then my granny pounded it. Like, what I mean by pounded it is she would literally tell me to study. She kept on pounding it into my head, like when somebody is hammering a nail.
Problem. So if he doesn't take pride in himself and in his work and he likes charity, have fun. Gloat. Celebrate that a grown man handed you charity and you lapped that shit up. Couldn't be me, though. I wouldn't have any of it. I'd be telling people left and right to unsubscribe. As I've told people to unsubscribe over the years. And the thing is, like, this concept that having a channel.
He sounds so tired when making this video.
To dedicate just to this is like, oh, you don't want the drama to die. It's like, no, there's just sometimes I have to address certain things. Like, for example, I've moved on for all intents and purposes. I've deleted videos. I've walked away from you guys time and time again. And what do? You come up with videos all after the fact, after a situation is already long since dead to milk it for views. And it's like, you guys do this and you expect me to stay silent. Well, no, that's not how that works. You don't get to just beat up on somebody as much as you want online, and then that person just submits and stays quiet as you continuously kick around their...
No. Okay, I will fully admit that I was milking this for every drop that it was worth, just to see how long the viewership would go for, and it didn't last very long. You'll find as I made videos about Quantum TV, you will find that
that doesn't add up. Who was the king over Israel the other period of time that David was king over Judah?
My first Quantum TV video was in the triples. Second, triples. Third, started to trail off. Fourth, started to trail off. Actually, didn't start to. It didn't take a nosedive, but it was trickling down. One right after the other. And that's because, to be quite frank with you guys, the drama, no one wanted to hear about it anymore.
Reputation, their name, and you shit on them as much as you possibly can because it's fun for you. It's like, no, you're going to get a response, and people are going to hear how you actually are. Anybody with any deductive reasoning can put together that you're actually somebody that just decides that, you know what, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to make a channel built off of this bullshit. And the thing is...
But that makes no sense whatsoever, because the drama will die off, and when the drama dies off, you get no views.
Like I've told you guys, like, your days with that kind of shit are numbered. Like, you guys get... Bro, ask around how many of the most popular controversy drama channels have had fucking community guideline strikes. I don't get those community guideline violations, bro. Because I make TV reviews, because I help people. It's a type of community and a type of character that you...
How does making TV reviews help people? I mean, yes, you are reviewing a product from your point of view, whether it's good or bad, and whether you would endorse it. But at the end of the day, I literally have a TV in my bedroom that I'm listening to right now. I don't know if my phone is picking it up or not. But I literally, my stepdad bought the TV that I'm watching at Aaron. It turns out to be much more than just 12. Yeah, it was. 16. Yeah, it was at Aaron's. I was thinking it was at Rent-A-Center, but it was at Aaron's. And the reason why I had to get another TV is because there was a store that's not around anymore. It was called Rex. I got this television at Rex. It was a good television. But one day, the TV itself didn't go out, but the picture tubes went out of it. So, and Rex went out of business shortly afterwards, And that TV was actually a VHS and DVD combo, if I remember correctly.
You just don't have. So if you want to laugh about it and you want to think that like I did something wrong because I have a secondary channel to address this stuff and to watch you prostrate yourself.
Well, you got more than a secondary channel. You got chemical whatever, and you have this channel, and you have Quantum TV. So you have... You have 3 channels altogether.
And to dig through garbage, then go for it. And to address all the other shit talkers that I've been seeing pop up on this channel, let me just say this. If Ackman's version and Ackman's fans' version of a win looks like him losing an entire month of revenue and then coming back to a channel that has a permanent warning, he has to toe the line from this point forward or he gets a strike on this.
Look. Have to toe the line? Look. Why would somebody have to... Look, I understand that a warning is permanent unless YouTube decides to get rid of the warning. I understand that. YouTube is the only source that can get rid of the warning that they put on your channel. And the warning basically just acts as a buffer. You have some sort of protection. Here's the thing. Just because Ackman got a warning doesn't mean he has to toe the line. Just because Review Tech USA has a warning doesn't mean he has to toe the line. I think I would jump right over that line and just see what happens. But I guess that would be stupid on my part.
Channel. And then, after all of his hardest efforts, reaching out on Twitter, endless hours of personal time trying to take me down, couldn't get the job done. And not only that, couldn't put a scratch on my channel, not so much as even a warning or slap on the wrist, because he was wrong about me. He has to live with that every day, knowing that he's the only one, him and his friends are the only ones that got any kind of warning out of this. Why is that? That's because I didn't do anything that broke the rules.
And again, the reason why YouTube didn't find anything is because you deleted everything. Everything that went against TOS, you deleted. And that's the only reason why they didn't find anything. Because you see, I don't know you from Adam. I really don't. But I can tell you're a smart man.
Did anyone ask you this question?
Because I actually read the rules and I follow the rules, unlike you guys who constantly get community guideline violations on your commentary channels and then call it false or fraudulent. That's the thing. Every time you guys get in trouble, oh, that's a copyright abuser. Did you file federal copyright? No. Do you even know how that process works? No. You don't care. And the laws haven't caught up to YouTube yet. So, of course.
I'm pretty sure people do. I mean, ask a lawyer. Quite frankly, I wouldn't even go the federal copyright route, because here's the thing. That takes forever. Just like litigation. Okay, let's say you have to go to court.
Well, it means that the king of Babylon is coming.
That court process
Jerusalem pretty much
could take months
in other words,
to years
meaning that the south
just to get done
won't be
with.
able to return to that
Quite frankly, that just seems like a waste of time.
because it's
Of course, I can't just go to literally the authorities and say, hey, listen, here's the federal copyright, here's what he did, here's my good faith belief, X, Y, and Z, handle it. That hasn't happened yet. The day that happens on social media, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to go down. Bigger channels that you thought were
That makes no sense, though.
untouchable, going to start going down left and right, and then people are going to start purging their videos. It's going to happen. But again, in due time, you'll see I'm right. It could take 10, 15 years for all we know. Laws take a long time to catch up. It'll happen.
Not necessarily.
We'll definitely be teaching during the seventh trump. I don't think it'll be via
Not necessarily.
but that's going to be the millennium.
You see, while it is true that laws do take quite a while to
Is anyone else noticing
catch up with everything, I don't think federal copyright will ever
in this change?
come to the internet.
While that one might seem insignificant, there
That's
are
what a DMCA is for. And once you fill out a DMCA, you better get a hold of a lawyer, because that's it.
And you know what did they do from
All it takes is for some darling somewhere to be the victim of something, and
Then again, I never thought that YouTube
be the scribes for
would go with COPPA, would actually work hand in hand. But then again, YouTube would have no choice.
they've had enough. I mean, after all, YouTube dislikes went away because some darling somewhere had enough with something, right? And that's just how this works, isn't it? So at the end of the day, play your games. But I'm not going to respond on my main channel and insult my fans that support me and love what I do. And
But it's not an insult. You're not insulting your fans by making I'm making a video responding to something. I mean, yes, it's going out of the norm of what you usually do. But here's the thing. It's like the old... how can I miss you if you won't go away? You know? Sometimes you have to divert from your original content in order to get new viewers. Because maybe there are viewers that don't really care or understand TV reviews. I know I don't.
have fun with me, and we're just being people together, and we're just chilling. I mean, like, if you want to go and you want to do this shit on your channel, go ahead. But you're going to get a garbage channel, you're going to get garbage content, and you're going to make it front page news on your garbage platform, because that's...
Not even close. Not even close, Jack.
Again, all you're worth. And don't ever forget it.
Strange that he would have only a special chosen few not seem to care about all
Well, that was very, I would say enlightening, but there was nothing enlightening about that. So, I'm Hardcore Christopher.
Judah, as you said, the Jews, which that's Judah in the Greek language, it means
If you would like to be a member of
or a member of the tribe of Judah, but
our community,
have a chosen
hit the subscribe button down below. Then make sure you click the bell
that seed line
for,
through
well, make sure you ring the bell and click all for every time I upload a video. If you don't, it's okay. I still respect you. At the end of the day, I'm just glad that you chose to spend a little bit of your time here with me. Keep it hardcore, everyone.
God